Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. It is time for another authentic unboxing, the kind that we specialize on here, in Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Now I know what you're saying to yourself, my friends. You're saying to yourself, Kurt, what is an authentic unboxing? Well, that happens to be one of the two questions that I'm constantly asked whenever I'm seen on the streets by my friends and family. The first question, of course, that they ask me is, Kurt, how do you keep your hair so gosh darn silky and manageable? And the second question is, what is an authentic unboxing? Well, an authentic unboxing, my friends, is an unboxing where, or it could be an unwrapping, where the contents have been clearly sealed. There hasn't been any unopening. There hasn't been any hijinks, as we see on so many YouTube channels, where the package has been opened, the contents reviewed, and then stuffed back in the box in some pathetic attempt to fool you, the YouTube viewer. No, you've come to expect more from Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, and I deliver. All right. That means that the contents of these packages, and today there are 4 of them, have been hermetically sealed in a mayonnaise jar on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since noon today. No one knows the contents of these packages, except, of course, for the shipper. And you're about to find out what's inside. All right. So we're going to leave the silky, soft, and manageable hair question for another day, shall we? Now, my friends, they don't usually let me have these. As we know, I'm usually hit with a lot of pesky questions like, Kurt, aren't those pretty sharp? Kurt, do you really know what you're doing with those? And, Kurt, who let you have those? Did anybody authorize those? Well, I'm here to tell you I've got a pair today. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And I know how to use them. And of course, as backup, I also have the guns. I hope you have your tickets for the gun show, people. The gun show, because that may be necessary with some of these packages. All right. Let's start with our first package. This is not an unboxing. This is actually an unwrapping, and I am going to use the contraband, the forbidden fruit of the authentic unboxing. And we'll see what's inside, if I can actually make these work. And I'm gonna need the backup plan, my friends. I'm gonna need the gun show. Gonna need the gun show today. Here we go. Well, it's all falling apart now. I think we're perilously close to success. I see what this is. This is a book that I've just found out about it. I'm a little late to the party, I grant you. But I just found out, and by the way, it's very important to dispose of your wrapping materials carefully so that they don't fall into the wrong hands. All right. The book is called Loose Balls. It's by a writer, used to be with the Sporting News, might still be if that publication is still around. I don't even know. It's about the history of the ABA. It's not a stat book, but it's a lot of stories in the history of the American Basketball Association And I enjoy the ABA very much. I have ordered, as you know, if you are a repeat viewer of the Authentic Unboxings, you know that I have ordered the ABA season of 75-76 for replay basketball, and I am very eager to get into it. But haven't done it yet. So that book I'm very, very much looking forward to. Some of my favorite players ever. I'm an old school basketball guy. I don't know. The new game. I know I'm supposed to love Giannis, Bruce City, the whole 9 yards. Leaves me a little cold, to be honest with you. If we can be frank, it's between you and me and the fire hydrant. All right. So that is next on my reading material. And here comes our next item for the unboxings. If you are interested in channel membership, I'm putting the link to channel membership on this in the description for this video. With channel membership, you get access to members-only videos. You get discounts on the secondary store, and you get a free gift from me every month in the form of PDFs that I create for different cards and dice sims. And one of the videos that I've created lately is about APA baseball tournaments and why recent teams are the best bet for that. If you want to hear about why that is the case in my twisted little mind, you're going to have to be a channel member. And you can check out that video, among many, many, many others. So we have the 2022 Seattle Mariners and the 2022 Philadelphia Phillies, which I have purchased. And I've received a nice note from my friends at teamsetsforyou.com. Teamsetsforyou.com. And I'm very sentimental about the nice notes. I keep them in a file and review them from time to time. All right. Next is from a friend of mine on the Delphi forums. And of course, we know the Delphi forums. Have you been to the Delphi forums? Are you a Delphi forum member? Well, this is one of the best guys on the Delphi forums, and he was looking to, boy, oh boy, this baby is hermetically sealed. Let me assure you, this is hermetically sealed. One of the nice guys on the Delphi forums, my friend Dominic, my friend Dom Pacheco, has very, very generously contributed to my replay baseball collection, and this is it. It is the top 9. Replay baseball does top 9 sets, the best teams from particular seasons that they do. And this particular set is one that is just coming out in complete set form very soon by Replay. It's the 1998 season set is coming out as a complete set, and Dom is getting the whole set. And so he was looking to unload the top 9, and very, very nice of him to send those to me. So thank you, Dom. The teams in the top 9 for Replay 1998 are the 98 Cardinals, the 98 Padres, who are, of course, in 1998, your National League pennant winners, the 98 Cleveland Indians, the 98 New York Yankees, which I guess we would say is Joe Torre's best team in New York. World Series champs and all. 98 Braves, who everyone thought was going to be the Yankees' opponent that season, but that didn't work out. The 1998 Cubs. The 98 Astros, 98 Astros. The 98 Red Sox. And of course, that was one of Pedro's big years. And the 98 Texas Rangers. Then, of course, we also have the ballpark cards. Do I know what I'm going to do with these cards? I don't know. But I'm thinking they're going to land on my channel pretty soon. Could be some kind of a King of the Hill deal. I'm not sure. The Brewers were terrible in 90. Well, I shouldn't say. The Brewers were right in the middle of the Phil Garner years in 1998. And let me just assure you, the Phil Garner years were not pretty. And yet Sal Bando just refused to fire him. And Wendy Selig-Priebe refused to fire Sal Bando. So we had kind of a vicious cycle going on. But I digress. Anyway, and we have our last item for the unboxing today. And this is a post-holiday purchase that I made. And it's another item that I'm going to be using on my channel for my next, on the members side of the channel, for my next King of the Hill project. What I'm going to do is to model something that I have not done on my channel before. And that is to use multiple game engines for the same tournament. And talk about how I go about doing that and what the challenges are, the pros and cons, and kind of what pitfalls to avoid if you decide to take on that kind of a project. This is the 1950s. Whoops. Oh boy. We have the 1950s Strat-O-Matic Diamond Gems. The 1950, and of course they're hermetically sealed in their own right here. The teams in the 1950s Diamond Gems include the 1950 Yankees, the 1950 Phillies, of course, the Whiz Kids, a personal favorite of mine. Very, very excited for that. The 53 Dodgers. Now, they didn't go with the 55 Dodgers. Carl Erskine, of course, has famously said the 53 Dodgers were the best Brooklyn Dodger team. The 54 Indians and the 54 Giants. The 56 Yankees. The 57 Braves. And another of my very favorite teams, top 5 for sure, top 10 for sure, might be top 5, the 1959 Chicago White Sox. Now, I have a similar set from Replay Baseball for the decade of the 50s. And so what I'm going to do on the member side of my channel is kind of bounce back and forth game to game. And I'm excited about doing that. And I'm excited about sort of explaining how to do that kind of a project and what the good pieces are and what the bad pieces are. And I'm excited to get into it. So in about a month, we're going to start that. And we'll be using these cards as part of that project. So I'm excited about that. It's the Strat-O-Matic Diamond Gems of the 50s and the replay. It's called a Diamond Decade set of the 50s. And so that's what I'll be doing there. So with another authentic unboxing to come very soon, actually, with some more exciting stuff. That is today's authentic unboxing. We have the Loose Balls by Terry Pluto. I picked this up on an online used bookstore. I want to say it was Thrift Books. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was on eBay. But regardless, be a good book to check out. We've got the 1998 Thank You Dom top 9 set for replay. The 2 sets for APBA tournaments in 2024 that I will be doing. And the 1950s Diamond Gem set from Strat-O-Matic. Well, that's it from here. Thank you again for your interest and for taking a look at today's authentic unboxing. Lots more coming up on the channel, so stay tuned for that and stay warm. Boy, it's cold here in Badgerland. Have a pleasant evening. So long, everybody.